Good morning children, welcome back. In previous class children we have learned subtraction of 3-digit numbers, subtraction of 4-digit numbers and subtraction with zeros. In subtraction with zeros we have learned how to get borrowing from the next place. If we are borrowing from the tens place for ones place we are getting 10. But when we are borrowing from the hundreds place, if we have continuously 2 zeros then we are getting second place 9. And similarly, if we are having 3 zeros continuously, then we are getting third place also means 100 place also 9. So, first place only we are getting 10 and then we are getting 9. So, this you have to remember children. Now, we will see the next exercises. Now, let's start exercise 3.4. Before starting this exercise children, I want to explain these properties of subtraction. See children, as we have learned properties of addition, same way we are having some properties for subtraction also. So we will learn one by one. Subtracting 0 from a number means if we subtract 0 with any number, then what happens? See, we are having 26 and we are subtracting 0 with this number. Then we get, see, 6 minus 0 it is 6 and 2 will remain 2. Means same number we got. So what happens? See, if you subtract 0 from a number, you are getting the number itself. Yes children, what we are getting? We are getting the number itself. So one more example we can see, if we are subtracting 0 from this 4, then what we will get? We will get 4 itself. Yes. Now we will see the second property, subtracting 1 from a number. Now see, I am having this number 35 and if we subtract 1 with this number, then see what happens. 5 minus 1 it is 4 and this is 3. So what we got children? See, 34 means what it is? This is the predecessor of this number. Means we got predecessor of 35 after subtracting 1. So, what is this property children? See, if we subtract 1 from any number, then we are getting the predecessor of that number. Yes children? So, here we may take one more example. See, if we are subtracting 1 with this 4, then what we will get? What is the predecessor of this 4? Which number comes before this? That is 3. So, we will get 3. Means directly you may write the predecessor of that number. Now, this third property we will see, subtracting a number from itself. Means we have to subtract the number itself with the same number. If we are having any number, suppose here we are having 42 and we are subtracting the same number with this. Now see what happens. 2 minus 2 it is 0 and 4 minus 4 also 0. Means what we got? We got 0. So if we are subtracting a number from itself, means with the number itself, then what we are getting? We are getting 0. So this property you may remember, and if anywhere you are subtracting the same number, suppose here I am subtracting this 4 with this 4, then what we will get? We will get here also 0. Yes, means if you are subtracting same number with this, then you will get always 0. So these three properties you remember nicely so that you may solve the exercises easily. Now see, exercise 3.4, question number 1. Solve the following. Now see children, here we have 508 minus 194 plus 103. So in this question you can see we are having minus sign and plus sign together. Yes children, both the signs we are having together. So it means this question we have to solve one by one. First we have to solve this one part. These two we will solve. Means 508 minus 194. So first we will write here 508 and then down we have to write 194. And we have to subtract. Because here which sign is there? Minus sign. So see children, this is 8 and this is 4. So 8 minus 4 how much it is? 4. And then this is 0. we have to subtract this 9 with 0. So for that we have to borrow from here. So this will become now 4 and this will get 10. So now 10 minus 9. 10 minus 9 how much? It is 1 and 4 minus 1 it is 3. So now what to do children? With this number we have to add this one. So we will see here first we will write this number 314 and then down we have to write now this number because this is left. So 103 we have to write here. So this way we will write both and what to do? This is plus sign means we have to add both the numbers. So 4 plus 3 how much? It is 7. 1 plus 0 1 and 3 plus 1 4. So this way after solving this question we got 417. What is the answer? Answer is 417. So we will write here 417. Now same way we may solve this one also. Here we are having 4 numbers. It means this question will be solved in 3 steps. First we have to solve these two. Yes. Means this number and this number we have to add. Why add? Because it is plus here. So we will write both the numbers. See here it is 437 and then this number 345. These both the numbers we have to write. Then what to do? We have to add. So we will put here this plus sign and we will add both the numbers. 7 plus 5 12. So 2 here, 1 carry over. Now 1 plus 3 how much? 4 and 4 plus 4 8. So here 8. Now this 4 plus 3 how much? It is 7. So 782 we got after solving these two. Now after this what to do? We have to subtract this number. Means with this number we have to subtract this one. So what to do? See, we will take this number up here. Yes, and we will write here this 782. Yes, and after writing this number we have to subtract this third number. So we will write here 683. And what to do? We have to subtract. So we will put here this minus sign and then we have to subtract now. See children, this is 2 and this is 3 means bigger than 2. So we have to borrow here. This 8 will become now 7 and then this will get how much? This is getting 10 and 10 plus 2 how much? It is 12. So we got here 12. Now 12 minus 3 how much? It is 9. So we have to write here 9. Again this is 7 and this is 8 means bigger than 7. So we will borrow from here. See children, now this will become 6. Now when we get 10 from here, it was 7 already. So it will become now how much? 17. So we will write here this 17. See, we will write 17 up here. So like this 17 minus 8. 17 minus 8 how much it is? It is 9. And then 6 minus 6 how much? It is 0. So now we got this number 99 till these 3 numbers. Now we have solved up till this number. Now we have to solve this fourth one. So with this number we have to add this fourth one. So we will take this number up here. See, and then we will write this number here 99. And then what to do? We have to add this 111. So we will write here 111 and these both the numbers we have to add. So we will put here plus sign because here it is plus before this. Now 9 plus 1 how much? It is 10. 1 carry over and then again 9 plus 1 10 and plus 1 11. So here we got 1 and then again 1 carry over here on hundreds place. So 1 plus 1 it is 2. Means after solving all these 4 steps, how much we got? We got answer 210. How much we got? 210. See children, what is the meaning of difference? Difference is the answer. When you subtract two numbers, what answer you are getting, that is called difference. Means if we want to know the difference of these two numbers, what to do? We have to subtract these two numbers. So this term difference you learn nicely. Whenever this term is coming, it means you have to subtract both the numbers. Yes. Now we will subtract these two, 605 and 203. These two numbers we have to subtract. So see children, 5 minus 3 how much it is? It is 2. And then 0 minus 0 how much it is? 0. And 6 minus 2, 4. So what we got? We got 402. Now what to do? We have to check. Yes children, we have to check the answer. So how to check the answer? This answer is right or wrong? So see what to do. To check the answer, we have to add with this answer this number which we are subtracting. When we add these two numbers, the answer should be this number. If this number is coming, our answer is correct. So we will see. First we will write this number 402 and then this 203 and we will add. Yes children. Now see, 2 plus 3 it is 5. 0 plus 0 it is 0. And then 4 plus 2 it is 6. Means what we got? 605, which is this number. Yes. So we got the number which we are having here. So it means this answer is correct. So this way you may check your answer by addition. You may add these two numbers and check your answer is correct or not. Now we will solve this one. See. First we have to write this number 9605 and then we have to write this 8272 and we have to subtract. Yes. Now we will see 5 minus 2 how much it is? It is 3 and then it is 0. So we have to borrow from here. We have to borrow from this. So this will become now 5 and this will be 10. So 10 minus 7, 10 minus 7 it is 3 again and this 5 minus 2, 5 minus 2, once again we got 3 and this 9 minus 8, 1. So we got 1333. Now we have to check our answer. So these two we will add. So for checking, we have to write first this answer here. So we will write here 1333 and then we have to write this number 8272 and then what to do? We have to add these two numbers. So we will put here plus sign. 3 plus 2 how much? 5 and then 3 plus 7 10. So we got here 0 and 1 carry over. Now 1 plus 3 4 and 4 plus 2 6 and then 1 plus 8 9. So which number we got? See, 9605, which is this number only. It means this answer 1333 is correct. So this way you may find the difference by subtracting both the numbers and then you may check by adding these two numbers. Yes, with the difference you have to add this subtract. Yes children, now we will see next question. Now let's see question number 3. Fill in the blanks using the properties of subtraction. Fill in the blanks using the properties of subtraction. So see, one by one we will see which property is used in which question. This is fill in the blank minus 872 is equal to 0. Means which number we are subtracting with this 872. Then we are getting 0. When we are getting 0, which is this property children? When we subtract the number itself. Yes, when we subtract the number itself with the number we are getting 0. Means here in fill in the blank which number is there? This is 872 itself. Then see here 2789 minus 0. If we are subtracting 0 with any number, then what we are getting children? We are getting the number itself. So here we will get this same number 2789. Now if we are subtracting 1 with any number, what we are getting? We are getting the predecessor of that number, means the number which comes before that number. So here which number should be there? Here should be the number which comes after this number. Yes children, because this is the predecessor. So here what number should be there? 7893. Yes. So this way, using the properties, you may fill the blanks very easily. Now we will see, we are subtracting the number itself. This is 8765 and we are subtracting the same number with this. So what we will get? We will get here 0. So here we will write 0. Now we will see this one. See, here we are subtracting 1. Means here which number should be there? Here should be the predecessor of this 5672. So what is the predecessor of this? Which number comes before this? That is 5671. So see, very easily we have filled all the blanks using the properties of subtraction. Now we are going to start exercise 3.5. In this we are going to learn estimate the difference. So see children, we have learned in second chapter estimate the sum. So for that what we did? We did first round off to the nearest tens of both numbers. So same way as we did for the addition, estimate the sum, same way we will estimate the difference. What to do? First we will round off these both the numbers to the nearest tens and then we will subtract. Yes children? So see, round off already we know how to round off to the nearest tens. We have to see the ones place digit. So this ones place digit is 7. So when it is 7 means greater than 5, this tens place digit will be increased by 1. Means this 8 will become 9. So here we have to write 9 and then this 7 will be replaced by 0 because we want to write in tens. So here we have to write 0. So now this is the rounded number to the nearest tens. Now same way we will do this one also. We have to see this 3 which is written on ones place. Now see children, this is less than 5. So when it is less than 5, this tens place digit will remain as it is. This will not change. So 2 will remain 2 and this will be replaced by 0. So here also we have to write 0. Now to get the estimated difference, what to do? We have to subtract these both the numbers and then get the answer. So 0 minus 0, 0 and 9 minus 2 how much? It is 7. So this is the estimated difference. What is 7070? Now we can find out the actual difference also. See, 7 minus 3 it is 4 and 8 minus 2 it is 6. So here 6 4 64 means actual difference is 64 and estimated difference is 70. So this way you may round both the numbers to the nearest tens and then you may subtract to get the estimated difference. Now we will solve this one also same way. See, we have to see the ones place digit. Here also it is 6. 6 means greater than 5. When it is greater than 5, this will be increased by 1. Means this 4 will become 5 and this 5 will remain 5. So what we are getting? See, 5. This 5 is as it is. Then this 4 is increased by 1. So this is also 5. And this 6 we have to replace by 0. So here we have to write 0. Yes. Now this second one we will see. Here it is 1 means less than 5. So when it is less than 5, this will remain as it is, no change. And this also will remain same. So 2 will remain 2. This 3 also will remain 3 and this 1 we have to replace by 0. So this 0 we have to write. So now we got both the numbers to the nearest tens. Now we have to find the estimated difference. So for that we have to subtract both the numbers. Now 0 minus 0 it is 0. 5 minus 3 2 So here 2 and then 5 minus 2, 3. So this way we got this answer 320. Now actual difference, see, 6 minus 1, 5. Then 4 minus 3, 1. And 5 minus 2, how much? 5 minus 2, 3. So actual difference is 315 and estimated difference is 320. So children, we have seen very easily we may estimate the difference if we are knowing how to round off the number to the nearest tens. Now we will see the next question. Let's see now question number 2. Estimate the difference to the nearest 100. As we did for tens, now we have to estimate both the numbers to the nearest 100 and then we have to find the estimated difference. So see children, how we are rounding to the nearest 100? To round off to the nearest 100, what to do? We have to see this second place, means tens place digit. Yes children, to round off to the nearest 100, we have to see tens place digit. Now see children, this is 5. So when it is 5 or more than 5, this 100's place digit will be increased by 1. So this 6 will become 7. So here we will get now 7. And these two we have to replace by 0 because we want to write in hundreds. So here now we have to put 2 zeros. Then same way we will round off this one also. See, this is 1 means less than 5. So when it is less than 5, what to do children? We have to keep this digit, 100's place digit as it is. We have to keep it unchanged. Means this 1 will remain 1 and these 2 again will become 0. So here we will get 2 zeros. Now what to do? We have to get the estimated difference. Means these both we have to subtract. These both we have to subtract. So here this is 0, this is also 0 and 7 minus 1 how much? It is 6. So what we got? We got 600 as estimated difference. Now this one actual difference we will see. 4 minus 4 how much? It is 0. Then 5 minus 1 it is 4 and then 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1 how much? It is 5. So we have to write here 5. So this way actual difference is 540 and estimated difference is 600. Now we will solve the second question. See, we have to see this tens place digit. This is 8 means greater than 5. So this will become now 8 because the 7 will be increased by 1. So here we have to write 8. And these two we have to replace by 0. So here we will get 2 zeros. Now what to do? We have to do this one also same way. We have to see this tens place digit. This is 3 means less than 5. So this 2 will remain 2. So here we will write 2. And these 2 again we have to replace by 0. So here we will get these 2 zeros. Now what to do? We have to get the estimated difference. So here we will subtract these two. 0, 0 and 8 minus 2. 8 minus 2, 6. So here it is 6. Now we got the 600 as estimated difference. Now see children, we will find the actual difference. So here this is 6 minus 1. It is 5. Then 8 minus 3. 8 minus 3 again 5. So here also we will write 5. Now 7 minus 2. Again we got one more 5. So we got this number 555 as actual difference. So see children, it is very easy to get the estimated difference by rounding both the numbers to the nearest 100. Yes? Now let's have recap children. In this class we have learned first properties of subtraction. Properties of subtraction we have learned children 3 properties. First we have learned subtracting 0 from a number. If we subtract 0 with any number, what we are getting? We are getting the number itself. and if we subtract 1 from any number, then we are getting predecessor of the number which comes before that number. And third property is, if we subtract the number with itself, means from itself, then what we are getting? We are getting 0. So these three properties we have learned in properties of subtraction. Then we have learned estimating the difference to the nearest tens and to the hundreds. Difference means when we are subtracting two numbers, then the answer is called difference. So children, estimating the difference we have learned. First we have to round off both the numbers to the tens, and then we have to subtract and get the estimated difference. And similarly, to get the estimated difference to the hundreds, what to do? We have to round off both the numbers to the hundreds, and then we have to subtract to get the estimated difference. So this way we have learned this many topics in this class. Now we will see homework. Children, this is the homework. See, question number 1, solve the following. In this question you can see plus and minus both signs are there, so according to the sign you have to solve. First, these two numbers are having minus sign, so these two you will subtract. Then with the answer you have to add this one, and with the answer then you will add this fourth one. So this way step wise you have to solve this. Then find the difference and check the answer. So here these two numbers you have to subtract and then you have to check. How to check, children? See, first you will subtract these two numbers, and what answer you are getting, that answer you will add in this number which we are subtracting. In this number you will add the answer, then answer should be this number. So this way you will check the answer. Then fill in the blanks. Here you will use the properties of subtraction to fill these blanks. Then estimate the difference to the nearest tens. This two numbers are there. Both the numbers first you have to round off to the nearest tens, and then you will subtract and get the estimated difference. And here to estimate the difference to the hundreds, both the numbers you have to round off to the nearest hundreds. Yes, both the numbers you will round off to the hundreds, then you will subtract and get the estimated difference. So this way all these questions you solve, and then you write in your homework copy. The next exercise